All right, and good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it to Mother's Day weekend. And it's a fabulous day outside. We are tracking showers, though, as we head into the start of our weekend. So we're going to be talking about that and what's ahead for each day. I know it's a pretty big weekend. A lot of people are coming into town, so the weather is going to be kind of dicey, at least for the first part, but then we'll see some improvements slowly but surely as we get into the end of the weekend. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can. I should be on. My mic levels look to be working. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know where you're watching from too. And if you have a particular town that you would like me to really focus on, let me know and I can try to do that for you guys. Since we're on here, we can get a little hyper local since we have a longer period of time to talk. But you can see a lovely day. I'm going to fade back into this. It's gorgeous outside. A few clouds, but that's about it. Those clouds are heading in ahead of a system that's going to bring us the rain as we get into Saturday, rain that we could definitely use. But for now, great conditions to get outside and soak up that sunshine. All the corners of Tampa looking lovely. You can see on our satellite and radar how it is just pretty quiet. Those winds are surging out of the southwest though, and those winds are going to continue to pick up a bit as we get into the rest of our evening, also heading into Saturday ahead of the rain. So we'll talk about the breeziness too. Hey Angela, good morning. Sue from Ellington, good morning as well. Hi from Spring Hill, says Lisa. Going to try to say hello to everyone here. Steph, hey Steph, thanks for joining me again. Melissa from Parrish, good morning. Good morning, good morning everyone. Yeah, it shouldn't be a pretty bad weekend. And if you like rain, you know, this is going to be one of your weekends, especially later on in the morning and early afternoon. You can kind of just keep it inside. You won't have to be inside throughout your entire Saturday. In fact, it's looking like a lot of the rain will be out of here by the end of your Saturday. And it's going to be shaping up for a pretty nice Mother's Day. So here's your weekend forecast here. There we go. So 60% chance for Saturday. And then by Sunday, clearing out. Still breezy, but sunny skies will return. Temperatures each day this weekend will be kind of around normal, so in those lower 80s. Comparatively so, yesterday we got up to 90 degrees. That is pretty above average for this time of year, even for early May. And then we're going to be heading right back to that territory as we get into next week. We're not really expecting much rain. High pressure is going to be in control, and that will allow for temperatures to get nice and toasty once again. Yesterday was pretty toasty. It was nice, but it was a bit humid and a bit warm. Today we have another very warm and humid day. You see those winds surging out of the southwest that are just pumping in that moisture. So as we get throughout the rest of the afternoon, these lower 80s that you're seeing here will quickly warm. We'll be close to 90 once again throughout the peak heating hours of the day. But right now it's 83 degrees in Tampa, 82 in Sarasota. Great conditions to get outside. Here's your next 12 hours. We're going to top out in those upper 80s, close to 90. Mostly sunny skies with those high clouds rolling in and ahead of the system that's going to be pushing into the state later on this weekend. And then those rain chances will start to bump up a little bit. A 20% chance later on this evening. I'm thinking a lot of us will see rain. Most of us will stay quiet. So I don't think you have to really cancel any of your evening plans today, so you can still get outside. But it's really overnight and into the start of your Saturday morning, we'll start to see rain chances go up a bit. They're going to start out from the north, so the Nature Coast will get in on the rain first, and I'll show you that on the future cast in just a second. And then those showers will continue to transition to the south. So this is what we're going to be expecting as we get into the next, oh, this is not set up correctly. There we go. Get into the next several hours here. So this is, I'm actually going to open this up so I can zoom into this a little bit more. Oh, hey, Jean from Portland. Shout out to Portland. I love when people from Oregon hop on here because I used to work in Oregon. So it feels like family. I worked way south of Portland, though. All right, so here's a look at our Futurecast, our model. This is what the radar could look like as we get into the next several hours. I'm trying to position this so that we can really zoom in and get down and dirty. But it was very far away, so you couldn't even see what the rain was going to be, where it was going to be positioned. So this is Saturday morning. You can see clouds thicking up a bit, but this is overnight. A lot of us will be asleep throughout that time. And then as we get into the early part of the day around sunrise, that's when we'll get those scattered showers moving in here, mainly north of I-4 at this time. But you can see it's still cloud covered throughout most of the area by the sunrise on Saturday. So not really the brightest of mornings, but still a lot of areas will be quiet, mostly quiet around 7 o'clock. And then by 8 to 9, we'll start to see a bit more rain moving in here. This is 10 o'clock. You can see pretty much all along I-4. Blanketed with rain at this point. Some pops of heavier rain, so some heavier downpours are possible. Even a couple of storms are possible as we get into the start of our morning here. I think if this is still correct, the SPC still has most of the area in, or at least the Nature Coast, in a marginal risk for severe weather overnight tonight and into the start of Saturday. So a few storms are possible. We don't have a big severe risk at all, but still be weather aware. If you have our app, you can get alerts throughout the day if conditions do change to something more severe, but I'm not really expecting that this weekend. It's not really one of those weekends, but a few of these storms could get rowdy, especially as we get into the afternoon. With these storms feeding off of the instability, the heating of the day, they can get a bit stronger. You can see these showers continue to pass through pretty slowly through the day, so it's going to be kind of coming in waves. We'll get some breaks of rain, and then it'll rain again, and lighter rain behind this initial line of showers and storms. So this is 5:30 p.m. Most of the storms, that initial line is going to be in our southern zone. So that's Sarasota County, Hardy, DeSoto, and Highlands County if this timing does hold up. So around 5:30, a lot of the rain will be starting to push out of here. Still some lingering showers behind that, but we will start that clearing later on that evening. So your Saturday evening, even though it's going to be a bit breezy, it's looking a lot better than your morning. You should be drying out. This is not going to be a washout of a weekend. You can still be able to get outside during certain times on Saturday, which I'm thinking 6 o'clock all the way into the evening looks like your best bet to get outside and not really deal with the rain. And then by Sunday, we start to clear out. Check that out. By Sunday morning, there's still a few clouds rolling in off of the Gulf of Mexico. Those lower clouds, a couple of sprinkles are possible, but your Sunday looks a lot drier and a lot sunnier, especially by the afternoon. This is 3:30. You can see that's very comfortable in the sense of precipitation. There's not much out there. It's still going to be breezy. And the drier air is going to be moving in from the north, and that's going to really impact the humidity as we get into Sunday and into Monday as well. Those dew points will be dropping. But you can see here, this weekend, very, very quiet and comfortable, at least for your Sunday. Your Saturday is a day you really have to worry about. Oh, and you're so welcome, Angela. That's the thing about these Facebook Lives. We can kind of slow things down. We have a time limit when we're up on air, especially on quiet days. You know, it's about 2 to 3 minutes. Here, we can kind of talk all day if we need to. So we can get very detailed and really break things down so that everybody can really know what's going to be going on throughout the weekend and help you guys plan your day out. You know, it's very important. I know this is a big weekend for a lot of people. And it's Mother's Day, you know, get your outfit. We don't want to get your outfits wet. We don't want to get that hair wet. Maybe getting your hair done on Saturday. You want to maybe time it out so that you don't run into a shower. But really, periodically throughout the day, Saturday, especially in the morning and then early-ish afternoon, that is the window for these showers to continue to roll through. That main line, once again, will be south of us by around 6. Still in Highlands County, it looks like, if this timing does hold up. But around 6 to 7, the Tampa Bay area will be clearing out. Still a few clouds lingering around, but I think most areas will be dry, and then everybody will be dry overnight. So not a bad weekend, really, and we could really, really use the rain. So unfortunately, we have a little bit of rain to work with, and that may impact you. I'm trying to get to my next graphic here. But It's really not that bad. Not that bad at all. And because we have this frontal system moving through, we have more of that onshore flow that's going to be increasing throughout the day. My goodness, I'm thirsty. We have rip current risk in effect once again, so this is not really going to be the best swimming weekend overall if you're going to be heading out to the beach. And it's still going to be a bit breezy. You don't want sand in your face later on this weekend. So Saturday, not really even, this is even today too. We're going to be heading out to the beach. Be mindful of rip currents. I'm not sure we have a small craft advisory in effect. I'm sure we do. We will have one go into effect later on tonight. And so not the best boating conditions at all this weekend, as well as the waters become a bit choppier ahead of that front. One thing that's going to be impacting us behind the front is much drier conditions. Is there a way to turn this down? There's a director feed right here next to me. Okay. But one thing that will be changing as we get into next week, even though the temperatures really won't be changing too much with this cold front moving through, there's an emphasis on cold. It's not really bringing us cold weather, but that is the scientific terminology for it. We will get some drier air in here, which is going to be nice. So our humidity levels are going to be down a little bit more. Surface moisture is going to be down, so it's not going to be feeling as sticky as we head out the door each day as we get into next week. So today, tomorrow, yeah, it's still going to be quite muggy and humid across the area. But as we get into next week, dew points in the 50s, even dew points in the 40s potentially, that is a very comfortable air. So even though we're going to have highs still in the low 90s, that's more comfortable. Your morning's going to be very, very comfortable. And very little rain chances as well into next week. That dry air really sets up shop, and that will really help to suppress the amount of rain that we could see as we get into next week. And the start of next week is looking very, very dry. Monday, dry, sunny, those winds pushing out of the northeast. Not a bad day, just toasty. I'm going to show you the 7-day forecast here. You can see these numbers. Yeah, 90s pretty much throughout most of next week. Thursday, it looks like we can get a better rain chance in here, still a 30% chance, and that is 7 days out, so that can clearly change. But yeah, your Monday looks good. Mostly sunny skies, maybe a couple of clouds in the sky. Starting out in the low 70s, warming back up into the 90s later on in the evening. Really not a bad day, a great beach day. You beaches are going to feel a little cooler, of course, with that sea breeze. So if you want to cool down, head to the coast. But your weekend, yeah, your Saturday, we have a 60% chance for rain, and it's going to be breezy. And then through Sunday, looking a lot better for your Mother's Day. Still temperatures in the lower 80s, but it's going to be drier and sunnier as we get into the end of our weekend here. So, you know, not really bad at all, friends. Let's get back up to... Oh, I did want to show this too. Look at this. How cool is that? We had the SpaceX, I believe it's SpaceX launch earlier today. It had some cool cloud cover that was spotted. A lot of people sent us some pictures and videos of this. And it was actually absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful clouds after that launch. The noctilucent clouds, that's the name of them. And we tend to get these a lot. And when we have these launches later on, a little early in the morning, we get these cloud cover formations right immediately afterwards. And we get that every now and then, so we get some cool photos. So if you have any of these photos you'd like to send to us, send them to us, and let's geek out together. That was actually really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here because I hear everyone starting the noon show. I'll be back later on today talking about the same old thing pretty much. But just enjoy your day. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you get the chance to spend time with your mothers or mother figures in your life because your Sunday looks wonderful. So maybe you can treat that person to a really nice day outside. Breezy, but still nice. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch up with you later. Bye.